One eternity later.
Ajit. Oh.
What's up?
What's up, guys?
What do you?
Oh,
Fine. Next. Next, TV.
Say hi to the camera.
What?
Say hi. What? Cave student. Buka ni.
Ciao.
Hello guys, I'm finally back. This is now my 4th book out, and you have no idea how much I've been wanting to make another video. By right, this is supposed to be NS update number 4 because I was planning to do one update every book out. But let me explain why this is only number 2. Okay, because for the second book out, as you know, I went for the staycation, so I made a video about the staycation. And for the third book out, well, I was only out for 12 hours before I had to book back in because of guard duty. So I practically did not have any time for the third book out other than to nap. And then yeah, so now I'm gonna compile whatever happened during those 2 bookings into this video. And yeah, I wouldn't say there's quite a lot to cover, but there is certain things to cover. So if you don't want to watch the whole thing, I will leave some timestamps in the description, and you can just skip to the parts that you want to watch. I guess without further ado, we should get into the video, and yeah, let's start. So as you can tell from the title, the main things that happened during this 2nd, 3rd and 4th booking were the IPPT, live firing, and field camp. Okay, so I'm gonna talk about IPPT first. We had 3 IPPTs in 1 month. The first one was on the 5th August, the second one on the 19th August, and the third one was on the day of our book out. If you haven't watched my IPPT experience, this one, it was my experience for the pre-enlistee IPPT. Well, I passed, okay? I put a table right here of my scores and everything. I passed, but being in mono armor, having a pass is not good enough. I want to share with you guys my improvement in the scores. So for the pre-enlistee, for push-ups I did 38, and for sit-ups I did 45. And the run, oh my god, the run, I almost failed this test, this IPPT, because of the run. It was a 13 minute 46 seconds, and I got a total of 63 points, if I'm not wrong. And then when I enlisted, my target was a 75 for the first IPPT, and 80 for the next IPPT, and 85, which is a gold for the last IPPT. But I didn't get the goal, okay, just saying, I did not get a goal. The second IPPT, I did 44 push-ups, 48 sit-ups, and my run improved by a minute or so to a 12:07, which is good. And I just nice hit 75 points, which is a silver on the dot. So I was happy with that. My first target was met, and that's good. So for the second IPPT, I improved again, but my push-ups and sit-ups remain the same. My run improved by another minute to 11 minutes and 13 seconds. But this time, the second IPPT, I got 79 points, which was 1 point short of my target. So it's still a silver, and I'm pretty happy about it. Moving on to the last IPPT, I improved but did not improve, and you'll know why. Okay, because I did 50 push-ups, which is an increment of 1 point, but my sit-ups, somehow I only did 41, which is 7 reps less than my usual, and that cost me 2 points. But my run improved again to a 10 minute 38. Yeah, I was pretty happy about that, but I was very disappointed with myself for the sit-ups. This time I got an 80, which is 5 points away from my gold. Get it? Gold and gold. But yeah, I improved bit by bit. I maintained a silver for all 3 IPPTs, which yeah, I'm just pretty happy about it. That's why I'm sharing it first. But yeah, that's all for IPPT, and moving on to the next section. So now I'm gonna be talking about my second book-in. One thing I forgot to mention in my first NS update was the weapon ceremony, which is where each of us got our weapons, our wives. So this weapon ceremony happened 2 days before our first book out. So we didn't have much time to play with it. We didn't have much time to get to know our weapon. So during the second book-in, that is where we had more lessons on technical handling of our weapon. Learning the parts, the different parts, the dimensions, how to handle it. So we were taught IA drills, okay, immediate action drills, in case we encounter any difficulties with our weapon when we are using it, such as like half feeding or double feeding, which is when 1 or 2 rounds are stuck in the chamber and we have to fix it so that the gun can work again. So I guess that's all for the second book-in. It's nothing much, just technical handling on our weapon, first IPPT, and the first route march. That was all squeezed within 5 days, and then we had our second book out. Our second book out, if you haven't watched my vlog, please watch it. I'll put it in the eye. It's because I made that video, that's why I didn't have time to make the second NS update. But yeah, moving on to the third book-in, which is the next section of the video. This time, again, we had more time to play with our weapon, in the sense that we had live firing, okay? Firing live rounds, and it was just... I didn't know that I would ever hold a proper weapon in my life. And so of course we can't go to live firing straight because we have to have practice first. So we went to the IMT center, which is known as the Individual Marksmanship Training Center, where there are simulators, I guess you can call it, where you can train how to handle the recoil, how to aim for night and day shoots, and to see, you know, just to let you have a feel of what it's gonna be like at the live range. And we had our second route march, which was 6 kilometers this time. We were still not used to the weight and everything. We had to go 4 kilometers, take a break, and then another 2 kilometers. But the good thing about route marches is that, you know, everyone is with you together, and you all get to sing marching songs. And yeah, my motivation for route marches is that we start together, we end together, and that has been my motivation for not only route marches but for my entire BMT so far. So next will be live firing. Well, I gotta say that live firing was a shambles, okay? It rained heavily the entire morning, and I don't know how to explain this, but because it rained cats and dogs, the first 6 foxholes were they were filled with water up to the freaking shin level, okay? So obviously many people's boots and socks were soaked, okay, including mine. I was in lane 6. Well, lane 7 to 12, their foxholes were dry, okay? They were the lucky bastards that... But anyways, the main point is obviously the experience of firing a live weapon, which was really unforgettable for me, because like, I just can't put it to words. I seriously can't put it to words. You have to experience it yourself, okay? But, yeah, so obviously because of us only having 12 lanes and having 2 platoons, the whole live firing took the entire day, from early in the morning to late at night, like close to 12 in the morning. We reached our coil line around 12:30, close to 1. And here's the thing, okay, here is the thing. We had to clean our rifle the entire night until we booked out, okay? Our ferry was about 9 on the 8:30 ferry. And you may think, wow, it's an early book out, but we had to clean our freaking rifles for what, 5-6 hours straight. I felt like I could really collapse at any time because of how tired I was. And here's the thing, when we booked out on the 15th of August, me and a few of my section mates had to book back in on the same day, okay, at night. Because why? Because of guard duty. Which brings me on to the next section, the 4th booking. We did quite a lot, okay, I have my notes over here. We did quite a lot. Guard duty, pre-IFC, 2nd IPPT, field camp, route march, CQB, 3rd IPPT, okay? So many events in, what, 2 weeks? Okay, this is like another confinement, another first booking kind of thing, you know? Guard duty, if you're lucky, you won't get it. But if you're unlucky, like me, you cannot do anything. You just have to come back in, suck thumb, and just get on with it. Everything that happens in BMT is an experience. I don't want to seem like I'm complaining, but in the moment, I was just very frustrated that I could not rest at home for the weekend. I could not have the freedom for a weekend. I only had 5 hours of sleep when I came back. After I ate, after I showered, I went to bed straight away. The thing is, on that 3rd bookout, I wanted to force myself to make the 2nd NS update. But I couldn't. My body battery level was like close to 0%. Okay, so that's why I have delayed this 2nd video. Okay, I hope you guys understand. It's really not easy, you know, juggling NS and making videos. But yeah, here I am now. Next would be pre-IFC, which is to prepare you for field camp. We learn new things again, such as fire movement, learning how to draw our range card, our arc of fire, learning cover and concealment, so that how to blend yourself with the jungle and observe enemies' movements and everything. I think that's all. This pre-IFC is nothing compared to the field camp, because the field camp, obviously you're gonna be in a jungle. And that was that. Pre-IFC was nothing much really. And then we had our 2nd IPPT the next day, and then the day after that, it was field camp. 5 days in hell, okay, which is what most people would think, hell. But then again, it was not that bad, to be honest. Okay, so this section will be about my field camp experience. I don't know how long it's gonna be, but yeah, the timestamp will be below. Okay, so I don't think I'm gonna include the field camp experience in this video, because at this point, the video is about 13 minutes long, and I still have 20 minutes of unedited footage talking about my field camp experience. So I don't think it'll be enjoyable to just watch me sit down in my room and talk about it. So what I'm thinking is, maybe next time I can find a time where I can sit down with some of my section mates and we can talk about our field camp experience together and our whole BMT experience together. Maybe that sounds more fun, and I don't think you guys will want to watch me, you know, one person sitting down here. So yeah, sorry for interruption in the video. I'll just skip to the outro right now. And I think this video is dragging on for too long, so I'm just gonna do one little tiny kind of like unboxing for 3 bucket hats that my dad ordered for me. But instead of wearing this cap, maybe I'll try out different styles with bucket hats for the following videos. So that's all for the army stuff. I'm gonna cut the army stuff right here. I'm gonna book in again tomorrow, and there'll be maybe 1 or 2 more updates coming up in the following weeks. So for now, I'm just gonna unbox all this and then we can end the video. I got Pac-Man. I got a Pac-Man design and also a yellow, like just a simple smile design on it. You can flip it and then become a smiley face. So let's try it. I don't know whether I can pull off bucket hats, but you guys be the judge. Okay, can I pull off a bucket hat? I don't know. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think of me in a bucket hat. Okay, so moving on to the Pac-Man. How's this? Okay, I think I'm gonna end off the video with this bucket hat on. But so again, thank you guys so much for your support throughout my BMT experience. Throughout my BMT, I mean, I've gained quite a few subscribers ever since I started BMT. So if you haven't subscribed, please hit the subscribe button, hit it, and thank you guys for all the likes on the previous video. I set a target of 20. I'm hoping this time, how about we try 25 likes, and then I'll make a third one. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. See you guys in the next one. Bye!